So remember, they're editing my voice. Now I'm going to show you two of the obvious pictures where you see that they've obviously um, changed my picture, and where they fumed me and changed my shape in a dramatic way, when I first started wearing glasses. Okay. Most of the things they do are more subtle, and with my general shape change, it was kind of subtle and over time. They've been at it for years. With the pictures and the videos, they've been at it for years with lots of people, because they're trying to prevent the rise of a masculine, heterosexual martial arts messiah, because they're pushing the kind of gay, white, and LGBT narrative. For those of you who are confused about why that is, there's some kind of crypto Jew Asian people and blacks and token minorities. Okay, it's a corporate, deal that they're doing. A corpus means body, for a body of people. So they all kind of get together as corporate, psychopaths, narcissists, sociopaths, okay, assorted, troublemakers and selfish, greedy, corporate greedy people. And they say, hey, let's try to paint a certain picture for propaganda. All these impressionable groupies out there, okay, even though they're not that stupid, but they are stupid, and their behavior does respond. However, it is not necessary for them to come after me. So when you look at the idea, say, well, what do you mean by, prevent the rise? First and foremost, it's in the mind, right? Psyche meaning mind. It also means soul, because in their theater arts system, they pretend that, your soul is in your mind and things like this. There's all kinds of immature connections there. Okay, and psyche is symbolized by a butterfly, right? Butt, ear, fly, right? They're LGBT people. Butt, right? Sex cults. Okay, Zeus raping Ganymede, liking little kids' butts, different types of butts. It's stupid, but that's what they believe. Okay, and so when you look at the phoenix bird, right, of Greece, right, the Ben bird of Egypt, it's like a transformation. You have University of Phoenix, the Phoenix program in Vietnam. Trauma-based mind control. It's real. Trauma, causes disassociation, which makes it easier for someone to control you. Think about people going to the psych ward after they have had trauma, and the doctor gets in their head and drugs them and changes their behavior. This is what they do. This is the main. This is why they have such a large mental health agenda. It's enormous. Their plans, their funding. Pharmaceutical sector, one of the most profitable sectors, just out of control. Pharmakeia meaning sorcery, and poisoning. Even Bible websites point that out. Okay, it's well understood that these people historically were pagan people who saw themselves as witches and stuff. They're fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence you have all this Gandalf the Grey, Mickey Mouse, Merlin, Houdini. Okay, it's not a coincidence. These people are nuts. Not a coincidence Bill Gates described Steve Jobs as a wizard. Not a coincidence you have the term math wizard, math whiz, right? Because science, as applied by rape called scum, not a coincidence they cut me off right there. Again, science as described by as described by rape cult fucking immature nerd scum, okay, is sorcery. Okay, poisoning, right? Chemistry, pharmacology. Okay, biological warfare, chemical warfare, germ warfare. These guys are on some bitch ass shit. Why do you think it's called the coronavirus? Corona meaning crown. Corona the beer, a mind-altering substance with some kind of demon-looking guys as the logo, if they still use that logo. It's like two dragon-looking things holding up a sign or something. They love the imagery, right? Hidden in plain view. Symbolism. Okay, sacred geometry, things affecting when you see the shape. The reason why stop shine is shaped the way it is, because it triggers parts of the brain. Okay, the pagans who are on some King Solomon's temple bullshit, believe something like that and went the distance, sucking a kid while pretending they're doing something in that regard. Okay, just fucking clowns, just Ronald McDonald, Jack in the Box, Mad TV type of bitches. Quaker Oats looking motherfuckers. That little guy on the peanut, those peanuts, those little peanut jars. Some weirdo, the Starbucks chick, weird looking motherfuckers. Geek ass bitches, autistic looking ninnies. I mean, I don't have a problem with people who are autistic. I don't have a problem with people with developmental disorders. Okay? But when you act like you're fucking ideal, and you're slaughtering 3 million children to death every year with hunger and hunger related issues alone, when 1 in 4 little girls are raped, okay, and you're insisting your ideal and you're persecuting me every day, then I'm gonna say you're a weird ass, weird looking piece of shit, punk ass bitch. And should have known way the fuck better. Must have been raised by a dumb fucking slut and a bitch ass motherfucker. There's no other way to look at it.